Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you today? Well, I hope that everything with you today is absolutely copacetic. As for me, my day is going swell. And I'm here today because I want to talk about, excuse me, Baby Crone didn't tell me I had a piece of mint in my mouth. I want to talk about Puff Diddy Combs and his relationship with Caresha. Now, as we know that many people said that that Puff Diddy, I don't like calling that man Puffy, that anybody said Sean Combs had something to do with Jamie Foxx. Along with that, we also I just heard today that Justin Bieber came out and said that he was molested by him. Also, it is alleged, Justin Bieber said it wasn't just him, but it was Usher. It's also been alleged that over the years that P. Diddy, Puffy Combs, has taken lives. Take it how it resonates. Okay? Now, all these things are alleged. And so it makes me wonder, with all this around an individual, and not mentioning about Biggie and all the other stars or people that has been connected with him in the past, he's coming off to me like Mafia Illuminati. Okay? And he comes off to me like it's not what you know always, but who and whom you know. And it let me know that he's playing in the stratosphere. Anytime you can pay Miami, I understand, I don't know if it was 100,000, 200,000, whatever, that astronomical fee, my staggering. And what is in that with that money? And what happened to make her leave? And what compelled her to come back? And that's what I want to talk about. So we're going to find out. We're going to find mates for them. What fits their character? For Caresha, is her name Caresha?
Yes.
That is an odd name. Caresha and Sean Combs. Black Dracula. That's what I call him.
The Hangman. Judgment.
Okay. When I see the Hangman, this lets me know that this is somebody that's full of secrets, full of things that they don't share, and that they isolate themselves. You know, that they are thinkers, they are planners, they are thought-provoking. When something bothers them, they separate. They don't allow their life to be out there. They deal with who they deal with, but it's like quiet. They don't like their world. When I think of the Hangman, they don't want their world disrupted. Keep it in balance. You in, you're in. But don't disrupt my flow. That's what I get. Don't cause me to have to think, because thinking stresses me when I think of the Hangman. Lead me to my own device. Let me chill and be a part of my world. As you can, I welcome you in my world, but don't bother with my head space. I need that clear. You understand? Caresha, on the other hand, she's judgment. And what you see, she's in a crossroad in her life. She's at an 11. So that brings her down to a 2. So she's really looking for a partner or somebody she can link up with. She's looking for love. Caresha is don't tell me, Aquarius. And you know, they live in the high heavens. So with her, she's really trying to find her place in the world. She's trying to find balance. She's trying to find love and acceptance in her life. Okay? So she's kind of broken. And even though she doesn't appear to be broken, yes, what I mean broken, you could tell that she lived the life of a hustler. You could tell that, she grew up in the inner city. She's the city girl. You could tell by the way she talks. However, by her playing up in these astrolants like this, she's starting to be more refined. She's not so tacky in the way she moves now, but she's sitting more and more ladylike to me. But her speech still needs work. And she's in a crossroads right now. She really is going to have to make some decisions as do she wants to be with Puffy? Is this where she wants to be? Is this the right thing for her and her children? Is this the life that she wants? And Puffy is like, before I can make any moves, I need to know, are you with me? Are we in this? Because I don't want to open up my world completely. It can't work like that. So with that being said, let's start running reads.
The World. 6 of Wands. The Empress. Death, which does not want to be shown. Death.
I'm not saying nothing.
3 of Cups. Judgment again. The Hierophant. The 4 of Cups. 10 of Cups. 6 of Swords. 2 of Cups.
This is a whole lot of love going on in a relationship for someone that says, I'm not looking for a title. And last. Oh yeah, I'm right.
Page of Pentacles.
Page of Pentacles. Okay. And that.
Knight of Swords.
Now what I see here, like I said, these two people have been around. They have seen things, been things, experienced things, they know things. And right now they're riding high. It's like victorious, And right now, her and Diddy broke up, and I guess they are really working on the rekindling of their relationship. And as you see, he's looking at her, she's looking at it, she's in a higher elevation now with him. She done spent 9 months with him previously. She's going back to what? And then we see the death card. In other words, she's feeling good about herself. This is like in the past, like in the last few months. So it's like, she's feeling good. New beginnings. He done made a whole lot of promises, It's good beginnings. So this is a celebratory time for them. Right now, that's the past, she was feeling a way. You know how when you're in a relationship, you're feeling a way. Why? Because here you had 3 major arcanas. You had the World, you have the Empress, and you have death. My God. And then you have a false celebration. Somebody here is pulling the wool over someone's eyes by making someone believe that something is different when it's really the same old BS. Did that make sense?
Yes.
Because she's an empress and she wants to believe. Why? Because she's about love. She's about Venus. She's about babies and caring and loving. She would have another baby if the moment was right with him. So, it's about love. It's about freedom. It's about, love make you feel good and wonderful. And this is what she stands for. She's Venus. She's Earth. She's Mother Earth. She's everything material. She's everything that has to do or inhale love and goodness. And so this is what she brings to him. But all at the same time, it's like, is the offer real? Because the death show up. And death means something have to die. So they broke up. Now she's coming back around again. Now we see celebration. Right? She was in love. Tell me you understand. She was in love. She had this fairy tale. She was living in La La Land, and now she's not. That's gone. It died. Now she's back. Because this is the present. So now she's back. And so now it's like everything is copacetic. Everything is good. But this judgment card is right back there. So this is something within herself. She is trying to figure out, is this the right thing for me and my children? Should I be in this environment? Should I allow my children be exposed to this? Already, her mindset has changed from 9 months ago. 9 months ago, she wanted love. She wanted a relationship. Now it's like, I'm not into a relationship. I don't need a relationship. It is what it is. Puppy and I, we call each other what we call each other. We don't live in titles. And my thing is, if you don't have a title, what does that mean? Because if I don't have a title with you, how do I lock you in? You can give me all the money in the world, but you haven't locked nothing in with me. So that means if you ain't lock it in, that means you're saying it's an open relationship. Now, if it's an open relationship, what kind of open are we talking about? Are we talking about open together? Are we talking about we're together? Because what I'm getting about this relationship, they are together. They don't have titles. But they are together. And so whatever they do, it is an agreement with them together, or him doing his thing on his thing, or she's doing her thing, whichever way it goes. However, when I'm thinking about this, I also think that it is kind of curious that after I read after Caresha, because we can say safely this is her. So this second row is pretty much about her. It's pretty much about she's in La La Land. But because she's an Aquarius, she knows better. She sees. She's not a fool. So she's in this crossroads. She's got to tread lightly because she knows her master, Diddy, when it get down to it, he don't play. She know what he about a little bit. She had a taste of him. That's why she left. But she came back because she longed for that thing he does. He's got something about him that soothes her, that makes her feel good, that make her want to be better or whatever she's going through. Nevertheless, I see a 5 and I see the Hierophant. So she's seeking. She's seeking something. She wants something. She wants something. It's something he gives her. But whatever he's giving her, if I'm going to be honest, what's in that cup is poison. Not poison that will kill you physically, but maybe the poison that would didn't when you did your mind. Did that make sense?
Yes.
Something that make you that not kill you, but it makes you susceptible to susceptible with what he's saying, because he's a mind manipulator. We see that because she was in the relationship one way, and now we see 9 months later she's thinking a whole different way. She's acting. Her voice still needs to change the way. Not her voice. She has a beautiful voice, but I'm talking about her speaking voice. She needs to get her diction together. Outside of that, if she fixes that, she's going to be awesome. Honestly, I saw her do a reading I saw her had an interview with Jason Lee, and honestly, I couldn't understand half of the stuff she was saying. And I don't know if it's because of the accent or whatever, or it's just poor grammar, whatever. I hope she works on it. But the wonderful thing about that, she knows. However, Puffy is offering her stuff right now in that cup, and she's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a crossroad. I don't know. And Puppy is like, I ain't moving. We can have fun. We can do whatever. But remember, he's in his bubble. He is the man, right? And she's letting us know he's the man. So on the second row, now we see it looks like she's going to give him, she wants it. Because I see a celebration. Here, remember on the second row, here, this is the past, this is the present. So here in her present, you see that this is what she wants. She felt happy. She's happy. No, she's happy, baby Crone.
Mm-hmm.
She's happy. Yes, she feel conflicted. She's got all these spiritual things going on with her, but she's not accepting anything. So she said, but she is happy. So that means she's choosing to stay for now. But here is a leaving. So here is some kind of negotiation going on. I feel as though there's some negotiation going on with their relationship. Things I want to take, things I'm not, things you're going to do. I think it's some negotiation. And I think they're coming to a medium. And I also think it's about money. Material. I don't like the word money. I think it's material. And I don't think it's just about money. I think it's about material and a lot of things. Her kids, because she's talking serious now about it. Before she had a different concept. She went about it in the wrong way. But now she's had time to think. She broke up with him. She realized she missed him. She come back. She got that good. She's happy. And now she's contemplating. And like I said, this card right here is leaving. This is an upside down card. How? Because how can you have this and leaving? So this is upside down. So what does it mean when it's upside down? Contemplating leaving. Is this the right decision for me? Should I do this? Is this right? And also this is a number 6. So this is like a devil's card or the card for lovers to make you think, wait a minute, is this right for me? Am I being caught up in an illusion right now? Because I'm getting ready to start over in my life and I want a better life for me and my kids. Is this the life? Or is she, this is what I'm thinking, she's contemplating all this and at the levels, but yet this is it. However, she's saying, I don't want to be in the love. I don't care about that. We don't go by titles. She wasn't saying that 9 months ago, but we don't go by titles. She was wanting pity. She was trying to pin him down. But now she's like, we don't go by titles. We are what we are. So he's putting a claw in her. He's molding her. That 29-year-old mind. And when you're 29, sometimes you think you know everything because you have 2 children, you done been around, you've been in a group, and yes, you know a lot. You do. But you don't know everything because you still got your 30s to go. And that's going to teach you. You think you know something. Wait till you get to your 30s and your 40s. See, this is young talking. This is youth. This is the sweet gift of youth. But she's with the old man compared to her because he's how many years?
24 years older.
So that's a 6. Again, with that year 6, there is the card of the devil again. P. Diddy Combs is a devil. He's in devilish stuff. And he's devil in your face. He doesn't hide it. He didn't hide showing up when he came up cloaked in black. Roses with the black, roses with Chanel. Because she represents the roses, the flowers, right?
Yes.
So he doesn't have no problem showing up. He always show up like, hey, ho, 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 I am the man of love. And yet, strange things happen to people that get too close and then want to separate. And that's all I'm saying about that. I don't want to accuse anybody. I'll just be glad when the truth finally come out. And if it takes Jamie Foxx this to make that, then let's expose him. Because no matter what, it is clear that Puppy, he is a pedophile. I wouldn't say it. I didn't say it. You know who said it? A lot of people say it. But just recently I heard it for myself out of Justin Bieber's mouth, who stayed with him. They showed the video. I saw it with my own eyes. And that's today. And that's when I said, oh my God, I can't believe it. And yet she has a son. She has a beautiful son and a gorgeous daughter. She's got a lot to think about. But in this case, this is like money. This is that money. That money has got her, ooh, it's the money. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Any questions?
Yes. First off, 20 minutes. I wanted to know, well, we wanted to know, what is it that keeps Caresha drawn to Diddy?
He fills her mind. With her, with him, it's always something. He's like energy. Moving, going. He's about here and there and that and this. So her life is full. It's full with fun. It's full with travels, boats, this. He keeps moving people in, out. He's a busy, famous, popular, big man. He's fun. And sexually, how is he?
Ooh.
He does what she needs to be done. Whatever it is, it's enough to make her come back for more.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough to get her to walk on the Met Gala, and they walk like a couple and dress. They look fabulous
Yes,
together.
they did.
Okay? And so with this card, to just such a major arcana, and it is justice, and justice is an 11, and that means a 2. So there's a gateway. So I need to, there's some hidden stuff. So let me draw a couple of cards from here, okay? I kept the one on top, so let me, See, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just got to, no. See what I'm saying? You can't make this up, right? Because this justice card just seemed like it wasn't moving. Right now, you're like, wait a minute, how can justice just show up in here? But now I understand. There is, the reason why justice is showing, let me sit this right there, people. The reason why justice is showing up, the high priestess and the moon. Put them in right. Justice, the moon, and high priestess. Why? Because it said, this is a 10. This is a new beginning. She's contemplating, should I stay? Should I stay? She knows what's going on. She might even know about Jamie Foxx. That's a lot. That's a lot. And he's offering her that green, that life of decadence, that life that you ain't gotta want when you with me. That life, I take care of my girls. That life, and she's in it. So she's struggling. It's a balance. Were we talking about the sex or whatever?
Yeah, talking about their sex life.
This is all a part of happiness. Is the sex worth it? Is it? Is it worth it? Should she leave now? Because she knows she in too deep. She's at a crossroad. Ooh, I've seen this. She's at a crossroad with this man. She's like, ooh, he is nothing to play with. She know what he's about. She know him. She knows his looks. You know when somebody give you a look? You know? She's in this crossroads of, if the sex is good, this is good, we have fun. Because remember, it's fun with them. In a row. Fun, until daddy take your T-bird away, right? So she's thinking, is this enough? Should I leave? Is that the best thing to do? She's in deep thought. She's weighing. Is sex enough? Is the fun enough? Is it? Is copulating with him? Is that enough? Not ever having a full commitment? Is all of this enough? And yet she says to herself, I don't want to be married. He has now put the claw. But the next card to this, she chooses to stay. At least for now. I feel like I'm having a deja vu, like I just read this. That's what I'm feeling like. She is choosing to stay. And yet it's for the decadence lifestyle. It's for all the stuff, things she gets being Puppy's girl. Now let's go in. How many questions we have over there?
Yes. We already asked about what.
We haven't asked any questions at all.
Well, did we find out what draws her to Diddy?
Oh yeah, we did ask that.
Yes.
What the lifestyle?
Yes.
The lifestyle, the sex, the lifestyle, the freakiness of it all, the openness. Remember, he's open. I'm about free.
So I guess the next question would be, does she find him captivating?
Oh my God, yes. This card means that window, meaning you're contemplating because you want to see everything through a kaleidoscope. You want to see everything as good, as wonderful. You want to see that. And so you're laying, you know how you resting? Because you're taking, what is it? Not
A sabbatical.
a sabbatical, but not a hospice, but what is the other one? A respite. So in a respite place of mind, it's like I'm looking at the glitter, the gold, and and your spirit is you're thinking. Remember, she's in deep thought about this. And you ask what question?
Does she find Diddy captivating?
That question, we know she does. Most definitely. How can she not? She's never even met anybody like him. He has blown her socks off. She doesn't know anybody of that caliber who does the things. He gave her a show. She didn't want it. Gave her some kind of award. See, it's hard to understand when we don't live these life. When we don't live it. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead. I gotta ask her. Did you like that?
Yes, I did.
What's another one?
She's
contemplating. This woman, the cards are saying that she's really went, but she knows that if she stay, this is going to be a mental torment for her. You see that snake? What is that called?
The caduceus.
You see that? That's a healing. And you see the angel. So there's a God trying to lead her, but if you're driven by your feelings, sometimes we make the wrong decision, especially when somebody is dangling something what we want in our faces. We tend to go with what we need at the moment. But at this point, this woman don't need anything. This woman want love. This woman has suffered heartaches after men, or heartache after heartache. I believe that one of her baby's fathers passed. Baby Crone, you can look that up. Before you do, can you give me another question?
Yes, the question I would like to know is, let's focus on Diddy.
Okay.
Does he sleep with
Men. Not any kind of man. He's particular. He like his men. Scrap that from the record. What I see here's the same card again. Here it is again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay it there. What is it that he's got his arms folded? That he's contemplating? That he's like, what is it? What is it? Is it a particular kind? Let's see. 1, 2. So with these cards, okay, he don't want a person he got to work with. He don't want a man. He want a man that come experienced. He don't want to deal with no man that he got to work at and work. You got to come like the city girl. You got to come ready, able, showing up. He don't want to deal with all that. It's like he's particular. He got a particular thing. I mean, as I heard, he's messing around with Saucy.
Yes, Saucy Santana.
Saucy Santana. So therefore, he has a type. If this is truth, he has a type. So yes, he like women, but he like his men to look like women. But he probably like them to be glamorous. Woo! He has a type. He's not sleeping with anything. I'm talking about I believe, let me rephrase that. I believe that he is bisexual, and I'll be glad when he come out. But if he is a pedophile, he needs to be locked up like everybody else. I mean it. And He doesn't want anything, but remember, whatever he's getting, whatever he's getting, it's small. In other words, this is a small hand. So this is somebody giving. So it's really, he's taking it, but he making it look like I don't want it. Because that hand here, you can't even really see a hand. So really, it's all propaganda. So yes, he like his women, he like his men to be like his women, like Saucy Santana, right?
Yes.
And here you see, here is a queen. Here is,
Queen of Swords.
Right. Here is a queen of swords sitting there on the opposite side of him. So he wants somebody to come. He don't want no riffraff. So you got to be in the business. You got to have money. You got to be of a certain caliber before he even look at you. So it's a whole lot of things that he got going on. So for him to take you in, you got to meet what he wants. And you got to be open. And you got to be pliable. And you got to be accessible to whatever it is that he's going to pour in you. He don't deal with feedback. What's your next one?
My next question about Diddy is, how does he feel about Caresha?
Well, Caresha, it's like she soothes his hurt. It's like she is the replacement. And what this card is showing me, it's like he's not yet, but he's trying to put her in the Kim Porter spot. Filling that void in his heart. That void, that guilt. Because this looked like somebody cloaked. Not only are they grieving, but guilt. Maybe guilt, you didn't do anything. Maybe you, whatever. But this is somebody that shows me that you're in guilt. You're in remorse. You're in regret. And the reason why I say that, because all isn't lost. Okay? So he needs someone, what? He needs her to feel that brokenness. But I remember on her show, when he did an interview, he said she moves him. She moves him. She soothes his mind, which we know that Aquarius, a seasoned Aquarian, they can do that. Will you agree?
Yes.
Now, does that answer it?
Yes.
What did you hear me say in that one?
That when it comes to Caresha, he feels he's drawn to her because she fills a spot for him.
She feel that Kim Porter spot, that longingness, that he wants her to be more like that. And she's contemplating, do I want that? Because if I take that, my kids and everything, and once we in, it ain't like you could just walk away. And I like the fact that he is allowing her, because she did leave. Go ahead.
30 minutes.
Okay.
The next question is, what is the outcome for Puffy and Caresha?
As it stands right now,
3 times.
3 times, she's in a crossroad with him. She's in that crossroad. Cross. How did I have, I'm working with 3 decks. I'm like, how I get 3 crossroads? Sorry about that. But what that tell you about her? Baby Crone, what does that tell you about Caresha? Because when I did the earlier reading, you said that you wanted Caresha to have a good outcome. This reading now, I'm asking you, what do you think about Caresha now?
That she is really twixt in between if she should stay or if she should go.
Okay. We see this clearly.
Yes, clearly.
But she's up against stuff. The lifestyle and all that entails and who she with. But she knows that ain't enough. But she's got a lot. So I want to end my reading with this. Is Puffy Crone, whatever, I'm going positive and negative. Is Puffy Crone a pedophile? King of Swords. Meaning, I'm going to come back to that.
It's very fitting for the Queen of Swords that came out and we asked
Now
Is
that
it
you
to
pointed
men?
that out, what did I ask before?
When those cards came out, we was asking, does he sleep with men?
Yeah. Is Puppy gay? This has gotta stop. You may say, why? Because the cards are repeating themselves. It's just something so deep and so dark. I think something happened to him when he was young. Because this thing has a nasty, for the world to know this really has an effect on him. It's like he can't bring himself to just be out there. It's like the world gotta know. But isn't I'm saying right now he's a devil to me. And what that entails is he will lie, he will steal, and he will destroy. He will delete. The word on the street is he's all three. He will take what he wants. It's been said he done took from so many people. You said make it about Diddy, so let me end it with him. He has taken from so many people, artists that came to him new. He have done some things that are unthinkable. And it's time for his reign to come down. It's time for that cloak to be removed. And we all get to see who he really is. And my last read is, what is the real outcome of this couple?
That's gotta be upside down.
No, because you can't turn the sun upside down. It is the life force. So what this tell me is she chooses to stay. What did I ask?
Yes, what is the true outcome for this couple?
What that say?
The son,
And what that mean to you?
living her happy best life.
And don't give a damn to what anybody say. And my last read, will she be happy? When you're seeking, are you happy? No. You're not
looking
at
for
peace.
answers.
You're not at peace. So as long as she stay in that relationship, she'll question herself. She'll never have any peace. Never. She'll be a slave to that. And she'll never have any peace. He will go on and do himself until he is revealed for who he really is. I hope you enjoyed that read. Did you enjoy that read, baby?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this read on the relationship
Yes.
with Puffy.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that name. It sounds so fluffy. You know, now that I know about him, I don't know, but all the things I've heard, it makes my heart sad. Even when it goes all the way back to Biggie, it's just, because you know, I'm coming into the game late in life. So when I hear these things, it shivers my soul. All I want is justice, and everything that is everything that is corrupt and evil and non-holy and out-hurting, I want it to be exposed for what it is. Just like we did R. Kelly, just like we did Bill Cosby. So many of them are being revealed, and we need to really get to the bottom of it. And if not before, more so than ever, I know that the FBI got an eye on him now. And that makes me feel some kind of way good. Because if you saying that somebody tried to delete me and I'm in the hospital and you starting to hear stories, because you know they going back, it's time for Puffy to get real scared. And a lot of times, no matter, you could be with the elite of the elite, they will drop you because they don't want to be revealed. And so you know you got to walk this alone. I hope that this is the year that they start removing sheets off of these fake ghosts. And with that being said, she'll be in that relationship with him, but she'll never have peace because she sold her soul. That's my read. I hope you enjoyed it. Some flowers.